Hey wives.
Welcome to Wives Tribe. Hey wives.
Hey hot wives.
Hey sexy ladies.
Let's just say welcome Wives Tribe.
Welcome Wives Tribe.
And this is our second video we're doing for you guys.
And we're super excited about it.
We're trying to discuss some really common problems that we've learned about from our friends and families, and we want to find practical solutions for those problems.
And we want this to be more like a conversation. So if you have any awesome ideas or ways that you handle what we talk about, comment below and we can respond. We'd love to start a conversation because we're not perfect.
Totally. Yeah, we started this Wives Tribe thing because marriage has been a struggle for us and a really big learning curve for us. So we need your advice.
Exactly.
Too. The topic we're doing today is micromanagement. Lacey, has this been a problem in your marriage?
This is the number one problem in my marriage. I don't know about you guys, I'm a type A. I like everything a certain way. And so when I got married, it was very difficult to not micromanage. So
Lacey is a boss. Yeah, she is. So what I thought of, I definitely micromanage. There's a lot of days where my husband and I get into fights because he doesn't help me around the house as much as I want him to. And that's been a huge fight throughout our marriage. So I think the best thing you can do to stop micromanaging and stop nagging is to get on the same page, to meet in the middle. So what this would look like in my marriage is me and my husband would sit down and I would say, okay, this is what I expected from my marriage. And I got this idea from Caroline from our last video.
Caroline,
I'll link that video below. She said, you need to have a conversation. Like, tell them what your expectations are. So I need to say to my husband, my expectation was that you were going to come home every night from work. Even though you're tired, you're going to play with the kids for 30 minutes. You're going to take out the trash. You're going to help me clean up dinner. And then you're going to help me put the kids to bed. And then you're going to sit down and chill. And his expectation is that he works so hard all day. He's exhausted. He gets to come home, he did his part, he gets to relax, which, he deserves that. And then to meet in the middle with something you can actually live with. He could come home 2 nights a week and he is in charge of everything. He's gonna make dinner 2 nights a week, he's gonna clean it up, he's gonna put the kids to bed 2 nights a week, that's it. The rest of the nights, I'm not gonna bug him one time. Or he's gonna come home and take the trash out every single night and play with the kids 30 minutes 2 nights a week. Or, I don't know, just work it out something that he can actually feasibly do and will do, and something that you're going to be happy with, and stop trying to micromanage him. And be honest, like, if that's not enough for you, you've got to come to a place where you're both happy and you both can live up to the expectations as much as you can.
Have you guys done anything like this before? And have you tried this a few times in a certain way that did not work?
Yeah, actually. So I've tried just a really quick version of this. Just when I'm angry, I'll just be like, I expect you to do more, to be engaged, to be a part of our family. And he doesn't know what that looks like specifically. And I think that's the biggest problem. And also, to do it while you're angry doesn't get you anywhere. Husband, we're going to sit down on Sunday night when you're free at 5 o'clock. Kids are going to be watching TV, and we're going to talk this out.
I love that. I remember learning in a class one time that you should never have those critical discussions when you're tired, emotional, hungry. I think those were the 3. Do you know if there's any
I love
other?
that.
But yeah, it's because you want to be in the right state of mind, especially if it's a sensitive topic. In my marriage, my husband's still in school, and so I go to work, and I just want my husband to do certain things while I'm at work. So it's kind of like the opposite. But when I come home, I want the house clean. It's terrible. I want him to do everything on my list, and I want him to have it done right when I want it. And obviously that's been a huge problem in our marriage. So I'm super honest about this. We go to marriage counseling and I 100% recommend it. I love it. And one thing my therapist has taught me, because he realizes how much I like to micromanage, and he just said that it's a horrible cycle where the more I micromanage, the more my husband will either stop doing it because he gets so annoyed by the nagging, or he'll know that I'll eventually do it, so he just won't be proactive. So one thing my therapist said was just let him own certain things. Just let it go. And I hate that because I don't want failure, and I'm like, what if he doesn't clean? But my therapist is saying that we need just to let things go. I need to let him own it and let him step up and be the husband that I want. And hopefully me not nagging makes me a better wife as well. So that's something I've been working on. I'm still working on it. And if you have any more tips, I'd love to hear it, because I don't know about type A wives, but I like to have full control, and that's just not reasonable in a 2-person marriage. There's always going to be a give and take.
Hi.
That's a husband.
Oh, that's a husband.
Which one? It's super important, and it's also super hard.
It is. So husbands, be patient with us, wives who like to micromanage and like to be in control, because it's really hard for us to let go of that control.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we hope that you liked this video, and we would love to start a conversation or hear what you do. So please comment below, share this, and help us get the conversation out.